folks, it's Mike Murphy, and today's quick tip is in Screenflow. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to export a selected range or a small section of a larger video. This is great if you have a long video and you want to cut it up into smaller segments for something like Instagram stories. To export a selected range or a small segment from a longer video clip in Screenflow, all you need to do is make a selection like you see here in blue. Selections are made using in and out points. This is common in most any video editing program. The beginning of a selection is known as the in point, and the end of the selection is known as the out point. To view how long the selection is, just look down here on the bottom. It says duration. This one is 17.0 seconds of 1 minute 7 seconds. So the entire clip on the timeline is 1 minute 7 seconds, and the selection in blue is 17 seconds. Well, we know that Instagram Stories only allows clips of 15 seconds or less, so in order to shorten it, all you need to do is hover your cursor until it turns into a double arrow, and you can just simply drag it, looking down the bottom, and make sure that you're under 15 seconds. You can do the same with the out point. Just wait till it turns into a double arrow, and you can simply select and drag. Let me show you the two most common techniques for creating selections. So the first way is to drag your playhead to wherever you want your clip to start. Tap on the letter I to make it endpoint. So I for endpoint. To create an out point, just click anywhere above the clip here. You can drag the playhead so you can preview where you want it. Find a part in the video where you want to end and tap on the letter O. So I for endpoint, O for out point. To clear a selection, just hit Option Z will clear a selection. If you forget the keyboard shortcut, you can always go up here to the Mark menu and see here, marking endpoint is I, out point O, clearing the in and out points is Option Z. So technique number one for creating a selection in Screenflow is using the keyboard shortcuts I and O. I will create an endpoint and O is going to create an out point. I am going to clear this selection by using Option Z, and I'm going to show you technique number two. Technique number two is the way that I do it. I think this is the fastest and easiest way. All I do is drag the playhead. I kind of get a preview of the video while I'm dragging. Then I find my endpoint. This is where I want to start, and I press the Shift key and just simply drag out a selection. I am looking down at the bottom. The duration is moving in real time, so I can make sure that I'm under 15 seconds. Then I just kind of glance up at the video, look down at the duration. When I'm happy with my selection, I just let go. I can modify it with the cursor at a double arrow. I can drag the out point, or I can go back to the beginning, drag the end point. I can go to the end point, press the space bar to get a preview of my clip. When I'm happy with my selection, I just go to File, Export Selected Range. Give your video a name, choose where you want to save it. Resolution, you want to make sure you choose 100% original, so it'll do the vertical video. Choose Export. Screenflow is going to export just this little section here. Now you have yourself a 15-second clip. That is how you export a selected range in Screenflow. My name is Mike Murphy. Cheers.